Voila. In our case, in this circle, we can show how it works. We've got, in the red one, the money from the ministry. And this money is for our collaborators. And we buy workforce. And every full-time collaborator in this case, he has to work 30 hours per week. This makes 2,040 hours per year. In this case, my collaborators are the sum of the working hours of all collaborators, my human resources. And they do the daily work, and not a machine, not a system. Human work with human. And in every activity of these collaborators need time, working time. And that's again money, that's a circle. And now we can make it really easy. We need calculation at first. And when I divided the budget to with the working hours, that's labor cost per man hour from 43 euro per hour, or 72 euro cent per minute. And with this calculation, and with this system, we can applicate a controlling system in our institution. In performance, it's the PTCM system. Performance stands for the task. For example, the reanimation, consultation, wound management, or something like that. Time, it's the required working time for the task or the action. And the collaborator, it's the required human resources for a task. Some tasks can do by one collaborator, other tasks like a reanimation, we need 2 collaborators. And the money, that's the sum or the effect, the cost of this task. Calculation examples. For example, I take the advising and safer use. Approximately, we need 5 minutes per client. And it's made by one collaborator. That's €3.80 for this 5 minutes. Of course, we do it more than one time per day, maybe 50 times. That's €180 per day, or 65,700 euro per year. And so we can do it with every activity. Reanimation needs 20 minutes, 2 collaborators, 28 euro. It's 6,000 euro per year. Or a stimulation, preparation for an overdose, or 10 minutes we have to talk with the client in the consumption room. That's €7.20. And the year it makes 30,000 euro. Or the participation of me and my colleague at this congress, we need 24 hours, 2 collaborators, that's 2,064 euro for this participation. Voilà. Now we can assign the costs in our activities. For example, the green one with the 19% in the pie chart, that's the material budget. The rest, it's a budget for human resources. For example, the safer use, the ratio of the safer use are 335,000 euro of our global costs. The needle exchange program, the working time, we need 150,000 euro for the needle exchange program, labor costs. Advising and safer use is 75,600 euro, and so we can make it with every part. For example, these are the part of the organization costs. Now we can see the ratio of the costs, and I think the pie chart on the right perfectly shows the details of the organization costs. It's not just blue, it's colored, and we can see the details of our costs. The daily team meeting, the monthly team meeting, in-house trainings, statistics, preparation of the drug consumption room, we call it DCR, Drogenkonsumraum, or the preparation of the in-house trainings, etc. What we need to do this method to implicate, we need a standardized documentation system. We have to documentate our activities. We need data of time for our activities. We can take estimate data or real-time data. And we need a responsible collaborator with economic skills. I think it's a problem when we got this task, psychologue, he want to do it. I think he needs more than the skills in the professional drug aid. And we need enough time for the implementation of the controlling system. And I want to sum up the main points of this presentation. Our big cost points are the human resources costs, with more than 80% from our global budget. The other point, we need better and other arguments to fight against budget cuts. And that works with numbers, figures, data. And this can be based on clear figures or numbers and structures, and we need a detailed cost overview. And I think the method of controlling can help us to do it. And in Germany, I know it, there are no experience in non-profit organization to applicate management methods like controlling in our work. And we have to create an own system, controlling system for non-profit organization. And for that, we need more management skills in our leadership. And that was all. I'm finished. Okay.
Thank you very much.